5 ways to tank your website.
Yes, number one, copying content from other website and put it on your own website. I see it over and over again. It's a lot of lazy writers that do that. So make sure when you hire a writer that you run it through a copy check, plagiarism check, because usually it shows up after months only when, for example, your page doesn't index. Then I'll go, or when I see for a client and something doesn't index, even though everything is properly optimized, I go in and check, oh shit, was this copied from a different website? So that's really number one. Don't do that. You want to have a unique page and unique content. Going in number 2, duplicate content on your own website. So let's assume you have a landing page for, I don't know, best tennis shoe, right? And then you have another page, or you have a blog article about best tennis shoe, and you have a certain text that is unique and uniquely written. It's not copied from somewhere else, so that's perfect. But then you create the article best tennis shoes for women, and then you take this content and I don't know, you put 80% of this content into your other article, into your new blog post. So this will create problems, and in the end, very likely both articles won't rank. It's okay to have a certain amount of duplicate content. I don't know, the experts differ on this. I don't know, 5%, 10%, 20%, but it's always better to have unique content. Because how else should Google know what page to rank? Doesn't matter inside of your website or outside of your website. Number 3, buying shitty backlinks. So you can tank your website really fast if you buy backlinks from shitty websites that don't have a good reputation with Google. So in the end, don't focus on getting a lot of backlinks. If you have the chance, buy one backlink for 300 euros rather than 10 backlinks for 30 each, because chances are these links come from websites that are, let's say, promiscuous and that offer their backlinking services to a lot of different websites, and you don't want to be associated with them. So again, as with everything in life, go for quality, you will have much better results, because else you actually run risk of punishing your website or being punished by Google for having shitty links going to your website. And it would be really devastating if you actually paid a lot of money in the end to have a negative outcome. So don't do it. Number 4, over-optimization of your pages. If you've been using the internet for a little bit longer, you surely know these pages that read, or these articles that read, if you want to have the best tennis shoe that you can get, you have to order it here. The best tennis shoe of 2020 is the best tennis shoe for women is also that. Number 1, it reads completely shitty. And this is something that worked back in 2014, 15 still, but then there were a lot of Google updates, and Google has become much better at understanding what is a quality article. And nobody wants to read an article like this. So doesn't matter. I see a lot of articles still over-optimized. They put in the keyword in every heading, the main keyword, and it doesn't read naturally often. Cache system iPad, for example. The cache system iPad is a good thing because the cache system iPad helps you to do this. So number 1, you have shitty content that won't convert, but on top of this, Google will punish you. Often these articles that are heavily over-optimized, they just won't rank. So it's about de-optimizing. And nowadays, when I order content from writers, I actually tell them to please don't SEO optimize, because that's what they usually do if they say they can do SEO or they can SEO optimize an article. You don't want that, because Google is not stupid, and neither are the people who read your article, and it will get you punished instead of rewarded. So don't do it, and check your website if you have this kind of over-optimization happening. Number 5, optimizing a page for more than one keyword. You don't want to do that, because the man who tries to do everything at once succeeds at nothing, and it's the same with the page. So if you have a blog article that is about the best tennis shoe for women, only optimize it for the best tennis shoe for women. you will also really start ranking for related keywords because Google understands synonyms and everything. But don't try to I don't know, stuff in everything, like into the article best tennis shoes for women, the best tennis shoes for toddlers and for babies, and I don't know. So this doesn't work. So stick to one.